It is what it is.
We're all sick from disinformation. We all live for twisted sensations. Kids are safe but too well behaved to feel. Never heal with the fakes. Go make something real.
If what you've always believed in was not considered treason, business will be booming, writing news with no meaning. Take it or leave it, the way you see it is the end result. Angels and demons.
Since September the 11th, our intelligence and law enforcement agencies have worked more closely than ever to track and disrupt the terrorists. The FBI is improving its ability to analyze intelligence and is transforming itself to meet new threats. Tonight, I am instructing the leaders of the FBI, the CIA, the Homeland Security, and the Department of Defense to develop a terrorist threat integration center to merge and analyze all threat information in a single location. Our government must have the very best information possible, and we will use it to make sure the right people are in the right places to protect all our citizens.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Hope everyone's having a great day. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay, so today's video, we're going to explore a question I get asked quite a bit. It's if they're not doing anything wrong, why do these auditors fail to ID or let the police know who they are? The reason behind it is they don't want the government to know who they are. And as you can see by the speech that Mr. Bush gave, they're trying to compile a list of people, terrorists and all. This is right after 9/11 and 9/11 Commission. And they developed what is now known as fusion centers. These fusion centers get all the threats, they assess them, and all police and law enforcement all work together and put all this together. I'm going to show you some things about the Fusion Center right quick. Okay, these here are bulletins that are posted by Fusion Centers about auditors here. So here we have one. You see. Say subject, activists conduct First and Second Amendment audits of law enforcement personnel. Recent law enforcement reporting indicates like-minded individual activists and agitators are reportedly challenging military and civilian law enforcement personnel with tests or audits of constitutional First and Second Amendment rights. Individuals conduct First Amendment tests by taking pictures or filming U.S. government or military protective facilities, and Second Amendment tests through visible, open-carrying firearms near police, military, and other government facilities. Both are efforts to challenge and potentially provoke an aggressive civilian LE personnel. While there is no identified central authority over these individuals, tactics employed by sovereign citizen groups and free speech activist groups, including Cop Block and Photography is Not a Crime, encourage these activities and provide links to videos of successful LE encounters, legal advice, and instructions for interactions with LE and security forces. So as you can see, Big Brother, the government, the fusion centers are keeping an eye on these First Amendment auditors, and of course they should. Because they don't know what they're doing. I mean, for all they know, this could be someone posing and using these rights to, do something nefarious. Not saying that these people are doing it, but it's possible. And of course, it said no terrorist threat to USAF equities from First and Second audits, though uploaded footage a potential utility for nefarious actors. See, there it is. It could lead to someone else using these very same methods to do something bad. It says right here, and it will say right here, we judge audits or tests of and SF personnel near DoD facilities do not pose a direct force protection threat. However, publicly uploaded footage or photographs of access points, critical infrastructure, security measures, response times, tactics, techniques, and procedures used during LE encounters could provide nefarious actors a viable means to overtly conduct pre-operational surveillance. See, someone could be using it. Not saying that that's what's happening, and maybe you might think, oh, that's far-fetched. I don't think it's really that far-fetched. maybe some people thought that what happened during 9/11 was far-fetched before it happened, and then it happened. Then it's not so far-fetched, is it? All right, so there's more stuff down here. So yeah, just the government is totally keeping an eye on these. This is why they don't want the government to know who they are, because they don't want to land on one of these watch lists. Now this right here is this is a really long report, basically on auditors by the government again. And this one says, I'm going to just read a little part here. Auditors also target citizens, and these encounters can go wrong even before police respond. When Zoe Perez targeted a Jewish synagogue wearing a backpack and recording the building, the nervous civilian security guard put the school on lockdown and confronted her. During the exchange, the guard shot auditor Zoe Perez in the leg. Zoe's friend Kat Catilla, the Hun freedom fighter, told reporters that audits are about testing whether police will violate her rights. But a puzzled reporter retorts inquisitively that this location has nothing to do with the police. Zoe Perez, aka Furry Potato, told reporters that she audits to shine a light on crooked bad cops, but an even brighter light on the good cops. You put yourself in places where you know chances are the cops are going to be called, and they are going to uphold the Constitution and uphold the law, or break the law. And so see, they definitely they're keeping tabs on all the auditors, what they're doing. And that's why a lot of these auditors don't want to be put on a watch list, because they're going to watch them. Perhaps even they could have their be put on a no-fly list if they get too out of hand, sort of thing. So I mean, there's all these reasons. That's one of the main reasons why they do not want the police to know who they are, because they don't want to be reported to these fusion centers that keep tabs on all possible terroristic activities, which unfortunately a lot of law enforcement believes that these auditors are doing because of their abrasiveness and all that stuff. Now, again, not all auditors are like that, but it's the bad apples that are putting this on auditors as a whole. And that, of course, is echoed here in this report. It says, not all auditors are equal in terms of initial tactics or motives. Approaches range from the mild libertarian-style auditor who seeks to improve policing and promote civil rights to the abrasive, antagonistic, or crude anarchist-type auditor who exploits the Constitution as a tool to harass officials, increase social media views, and earn money. Learning from each other, auditors often share tactics or team up, which further complicate law enforcement efforts to distinguish civil rights advocates from such threats as pre-attack surveillance activity. See? There it is. They're worried that these auditors, this thing is gonna, people who are really bad, who want to hurt our country, who want to hurt people, are gonna pick up on what these auditors are doing and just start filming like DOD places and saying, well, look, this is the outside of it. This is what it looks like. These are time people come in, and they can legally do it because these auditors are showing them they can. And then let's say something like that does happen. Think of what happened on 9/11. All this stuff that's created, all the freedoms we lost after 9/11. If a terrorist were to employ the tactics that these auditors are using, what do you think is going to happen to your ability to just go out and film? It's probably going to evaporate, and people are probably going to vote for it to evaporate unanimously, because if a terrorist attack happens. Alright, so there you guys have it. That's one of the reasons that these auditors do not want to be. Well, there you have it, guys. Just a little bit on why auditors do not want to be ID'd. It's because they do not want to be put on a government watch list. They don't want to be known by the Fusion Center. If you check it out, there's auditors that actually audit Fusion Centers as well, so you guys can check that out. Just type in First Amendment audit Fusion Centers, and you'll see a few of them. There's not a whole lot, but there are a few. And so guys, check those out if you guys want. Make sure you please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next video. All right, y'all. Peace.
I can't believe you two took that raving lunatic seriously. What do you think this is?